Hey guys, it's Kat and I am back today for my empties of sort of February, I guess. Before I go on, I thought I would tell you I am doing a first impressions review of the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place. That's what's on my eyes. On my lips, I'm wearing By Terry. This is one of their new Lip Expert shines in Peachy Gilt. I don't know why I have Peachy Gilt. Smells bad. I don't like the smell of this. Like dried flowers. It's very intense. I don't like it. But the product is nice. Whatever. Anyway, these are my empties for Feb. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you the products that I used up and what I thought about them after using them entirely and whether I would repurchase them. So all the products I talk about will be listed in the description box. So if you miss anything, they'll be there. But let's start with a candle. I loved this candle. Luckily, I have a backup of it because I believe it was a Mother's Day release from Glass House. It's got this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful holographic sort of geometric design on the outside. I am definitely keeping this. I like to keep some of these jars. I clean them out. That's the candle there. I clean them out and I use them for anything from cotton rounds to bobby pins to earrings to brushes, whatever it might be. And I'm definitely going to keep this one because I love it. This is in Casablanca and it says it's velvet, musk and bergamot, but I don't smell that. To me, it almost smells like a sweet strawberry candy, like almost like a sweet but tart. I love it. This is one of my favorite candles ever. Like I said, I'm glad I've got a backup because I'm very sad to see it go. It's almost like a tart raspberry, but like sweetness. It's so nice. And this is one of those candles that I would light for maybe half an hour until it sort of covers the whole top layer. It permeates my whole room. It smells amazing. And like I live in an apartment. We've got kitty litter and this has like saved the day many times. So I love this. I love this. Glass House. Perfection. And I would repurchase that. I do have another one, but if this came back on the market as another sort of like Mother's Day sort of thing going on this year, I would totally purchase another one. But I reckon the one that I've got as a backup will still be going by the time Mother's Day hits because these candles take me like months and months to use up, but they're great. All right, on to hair care, and this is one I would not repurchase. Look, I'll tell you my journey with Kevin Murphy hair products. So what happened was I got a keratin treatment, and because I had to go sulfate and paraben free because sulfates and parabens strip the keratin treatment away, I bought a whole bunch of Kevin Murphy products. It was sort of recommended that it's a good brand. Everything in the range is sulfate and paraben free, so you can literally order anything and not be too concerned. So I literally spent like $200 on hair products, and I regret pretty much all the products I purchased. This is the dry shampoo. It's the Fresh Hair dry shampoo. So I've got a shampoo in here as well, but I'll talk about this one first. So this is a dry shampoo, and even though it did work, okay, pros and cons. Con is that it's quite expensive for a dry shampoo. Con is that I actually used it up very, very fast for a dry shampoo. I usually only spritz a little bit in my roots and then I'm good to go. But I found with this one, because it doesn't get rid of the oils very quickly, you need to use quite a lot of it. The pro is though that it doesn't leave a sort of white cast, so you can use a lot of it. But I just found that this didn't refresh my hair to the level that I wanted it to, and I needed to use a lot of product, which then makes your scalp feel really sort of like powdery, but it doesn't have a white cast. So overall, I would not repurchase this, but out of the Kevin Murphy products I've used, it's one of the better products. And if I had to repurchase any, this would be one of them because I actually didn't mind using this. It's just not the best dry shampoo I've used, and it's an expensive one, so I don't really see the point. It's also got a really weird scent. The Kevin Murphy hair care, come on, get out. Almost has like a sweet baby powder scent, which is not bad, but it's a bit weird. I didn't love it. The next Kevin Murphy product, and I am focusing on Kevin Murphy products to use up. I currently still have, I think 3 in my, I think I bought 5. I've used 2. I've got 3 left and I'm trying to get rid of them because I just don't like them. But the one I liked the least was this product. This is the Angel Wash Shampoo for fine colored hair. And I mainly went for this one because it's for fine hair. I do have fine hair, but I do also like to sometimes tone my hair just slightly, like using tinted products. So yeah, so anyway, I got this one and it smells horrible. I feel like it weighs down my hair a bit, which is strange because if you have fine hair, shampoos should not weigh down your hair so you get more volume. But this one did weigh down my hair, but my main issue was the smell. It smells fine in the bottle. It smells nice. Almost smells fruity, a little bit lemony. And then you put it in your hair and for some reason, I've heard a few people say this as well, because I mentioned this in a fails. It sort of mixes with the grease in the hair and body and whatever, and it turns into a sweet garbage smell. Like it actually smells like rotting fruit or something disgusting. So the way I had to use this was actually as a first step of a shampoo. So I'd use this and then I'd use another shampoo afterwards. So for me, I only did that to use it up. I didn't want to just throw it away. It's not a cheap product. So I used it as a first shampoo. I never shampoo my hair twice unless I've got a lot of buildup in my hair, but I did it every time just to get rid of this. And yeah, that was the only way I could actually have it not like stink out my hair and weigh down my hair. So I really would not recommend this. I don't like it. Ugh, I don't like it. All right, I've got a lot of skincare going on. So this is a shower gel, which I really, really liked. It was very, very runny, so I went through it very quickly. But this is the Premium Spa Body Wash in Tangerine and Lime Zest. It smelled amazing. Oh, it smelled so nice. It was very, very refreshing, which is great because it's been quite hot lately. But I think this brand is no longer around. So I wouldn't repurchase this because I can't. But otherwise, I did like it. But like I said, I did go through it very quickly because it was quite runny. So you'd use a lot more than you sort of would want to. La Roche-Posay, this is the Effaclar Micellar Water. I really liked this. I think this worked a treat. It was a good micellar water. It didn't have a lot of like... you see some micellar waters that have like oils and additives and fragrances, and then you use it on your face, but you feel like you need to wash your face afterwards. This didn't do that. It did have a scent, but it's the same sort of clean scent as the other Effaclar products. So the Effaclar Duo, the Effaclar Cleanser. I really like this. I totally would repurchase it. I think it rivals the Bioderma ones in my opinion. I like them both. But what I love about this is not only does it, the scent makes me reminisce about like Effaclar, which I really love the Effaclar range, but this is for oily skin and I found that it did work really well. If I had to compare this to the oily skin Bioderma, I think I actually prefer this. But yeah, it's a really good product. So yeah, if you've got oily skin and you don't want breakouts, but you want to use a micellar water that's really effective, this one's great. I would repurchase that. I used up a hand wash. This is by Sephora. This is the Rolling in the Grass hand wash. I think this might be a summer collection that came out. I've got the shower gel version in my shower and it's nearly done. So next month you'll see that. But I really like this hand wash. It smells like grass, but like sweet grass. And I just really found it really refreshing. I went through it very quickly. So for a 250 ml bottle, this only lasted me a couple of months at my kitchen sink. But I do have to say that it was very, very affordable. So I like this. I would repurchase it. I like the scent. I like the shower gel. So I like that range. I used up a Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. I generally don't like lavender scented things, but this was really, really nice. It was a nice sort of spray that you use after you put your makeup on, and it just settles down the sort of matte powderiness of it. So this is not a setting spray. It doesn't make your makeup last longer, but it sort of refreshes it. It was also really nice in summer because if you're feeling hot and gross, you just spritz yourself a little bit. So these are really affordable. I like them. They've got some more scents that have come out since this one, and I would definitely look at buying more because they're affordable. They're great. So I really like this one. I used up a nail polish remover. This is just the Sally Hansen strengthening nail polish remover. I like it. It contains acetone, so 68%. So if you wear gel nail polish, you can sort of use this. It's probably better to go just 100% acetone. It's cheaper and more effective. But for normal nail polish removal, I like this. I've repurchased it many times. I will repurchase it again. More shower products. I use the Ofra. This is the Body Derm Coffee Scrub. I quite liked this. It was sort of like a coffee scrub in this what looks like chocolate mousse. And I liked it because it was effective, but unlike the normal coffee scrubs that you just get in a bag, it was less messy. But it worked just as well. So I did like this. Ofra skincare isn't super cheap, but if I saw this on sale, I would pick it up. I thought it was quite effective. I did use it pretty quickly though. I use body scrubs very fast. It is a problem. Lush Christingle. This was just a body conditioner. So, oh, it smells so nice. So it smells like mint or menthol, like a peppermint menthol, and it was so nice and cooling in summer. I use this in the shower. So you apply it after you've washed your body and you leave it on, and it sort of coats your skin with some like butters and oils and whatnot. So then you rinse it off, you step out and you feel like you're not dry. So it's a conditioner for your body. You can also use it as a body lotion and you'd get maximum tingle out of that. But I'd probably recommend if you're going to do that, use a small amount because it's quite thick. But it was a nice product. I would repurchase it. I do love that tingly menthol feel when it's summer, when it's hot. It's really nice and refreshing. I used up another spray. This is the Pixi Vitamin Wakeup Mist. So it's got orange blossom and citrus extract. I did like this. It worked really well. The only reason I would purchase a Mario Badescu one over this is because this is a lot cheaper, but they both worked really well. I like them both. All right, onto some makeup products. I used up a Soap and Glory. This is a lip balm. It was the Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss Stick. I loved this. This was really beautiful. The shade is Nudist, and it was just the most beautiful nude glossy lip in a stick form. I would definitely repurchase that. That was very, very nice. I highly enjoyed it. Tarte Shape Tape. This one took me like 2 years to use up. My shade is light neutral. I really like this one. I used it under the eyes. I used it on blemishes. I used it around my nose. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely consider repurchasing these, but I've got one that's a bit lighter that I'm currently trying to use up. And I do have other concealers in my collection that I want to use up before I repurchase this, because I know that if I buy one of these, it's like a commitment for like 18 months because you get so much product. I use a tiny amount. So yeah, I would repurchase it in the future. Not right now because I would prefer to clear out stuff that I've got open already, but it's a good concealer. If you've got dry skin, I probably wouldn't recommend it. But if you've got oily skin, works under the eyes, it works on blemishes, it's decent coverage. You can build it up. I quite like it. I found for my oilier skin, it was a nice do everything concealer. All right, I also used up a Benefit What's Up highlighter. So this is one of those stick highlighters. This was something that I had in my project pan because it's been around for a while, and even though it's a really nice highlighter, the way I do my makeup, which is I use, quite a bit of foundation. I set it a lot with powder because I get very oily. So the only way I could use this was like just tapped slightly on the cheekbones, but I found that often it would disrupt my makeup underneath. So I mainly use this on my face under my foundation to add a glow. It worked really, really nicely. So if you're the kind of person that wants to add more glow, but you don't like using cream products over your foundation, I just use this under my foundation. I mainly kept it to like these areas so it didn't give me too much oily glow in the middle, but it really added some nice luminosity to my skin. So I did enjoy using this and I liked the effects and I liked it, but it's not a step that I want to add permanently into my sort of makeup routine. So I wouldn't be repurchasing that, but I did like it for what it was. It worked well. I used up a NARS mascara. This is the Climax mascara, and when I first used this, I didn't really like it. It does have one of those sort of spiky bristles. They're rubber bristles, but they almost look like a normal wand. But when I first used this, I think because it was very wet, it sort of just made my lashes look spiky. But as it started drying out, this became really good. It gave me a lot of volume. It really lengthened my lashes. I really enjoyed it. So I would definitely consider repurchasing this. I just found that it started drying out really fast. So it's almost like it takes a couple of weeks to dry out to a stage where it looks good. Then you use it for maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then all of a sudden it's dry. So for me, I think it didn't go the distance. It was almost like 6 weeks of optimal usage and then it's gone. So I probably wouldn't repurchase it for that reason. But if this did come across my makeup desk again, I would happily use it. So if I saw it in a pack or if I saw it on sale, I would definitely consider buying it. But full price, I just didn't think I got the longevity out of it. Other mascaras, I almost have to go, oh shit, I've been using this for 4 months, throw it out, it's getting too old. Whereas this one, it was like, nope, the peak of optimum use is gone very quickly, but it was nice while it lasted. All right, second last thing, I used up a Quartz lashes. So these are the Amethyst lashes. So I really like Quartz Beauty. It's Crystal Conti's brand. I love Crystal, she's great. But she's made some really great lashes. She's made some really great brushes and I've been enjoying using them. So you can see I've just trimmed these, so they were a little bit long for me. Really nice, comfortable, affordable lashes. So yeah, I've got some more sort of designs of these because I think she brought out 6. So I've got a bunch of them, but I'll definitely consider repurchasing these because they're very, very nice. The last thing are makeup wipes. Now, I don't make a habit of buying makeup wipes, but when I have them, I do use them. I brought these to Bali with me on holiday, and I've just sort of been using them in my makeup room. So I wouldn't repurchase them because they're not a skincare step that I recommend, but in a pinch, they're very handy and I can't deny that. So that's that. All right, so those are all the products that I used up in sort of February and leading into March a little bit. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but there's some really good products in there that I would definitely repurchase once I use up more micellar waters or once I use up more hand washes or whatever it might be. But hopefully you enjoyed that and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.